So we're shooting this series on answering the question. Let's see where it goes. I'm able to solve questions when I'm practicing, but when it comes to mocks, I'm not able to do this. And so, first of all, this happens to everybody. I've taken probably 10, 12 actual CATs. Not been a single paper where I've not come out thinking, oh, I could have got that right, I could have got this right, this one question was so easy. Never. You always have that feeling. And so it's probably a feature of life. So having that feeling is not a killer blow. Keep that in mind. Why this could be happening? It could be pressure, it could be fatigue, it could be exam anxiety. You still have to address them, each one of them separately. Fatigue, you can cheat fatigue a little bit. You can say, look, you feel like you're getting tired, stretch out, move yourself, switch off, switch back on in 20 seconds, take deep breaths and then say, look, I'm rebooting. I'm starting afresh for this section. That works sometimes. When fatigue errors creep in, you should train your body to say, look, I'm not letting this happen. And then jump back in and get your into back up. That is helpful. Stress, you need to have a series of steps to combat. Sleep well, eat well, drink good amounts of water. Don't make this exam too important. Just an exam, that is one avenue to showcase what you are about, not the overriding thing. Final thing, sometimes the question selection becomes dicey in the exam. So you have to improve your question selection algorithm. So you end up picking the wrong things in the exam. That one makes your error rate go out of whack and you get stressed during the exam. So question selection is a whole different animal. We've covered this in a number of occasions. Check that out. Verify whether your question selection is correct. Advice to take mocks till the D-Day, or should I stop before a week? Definitely not till the D-Day. Definitely not in the last 2 days. Exams on Sunday. I would say Saturday and Friday. Take rest. Feel good. Eat your favorite food. Watch something light. Sleep well. Drink a lot of fluids, mentally key yourself up and be ready. I'm adding new content, doing tons of revision, taking a mock, getting geared up by doing lots of questions. All that is not required. Do some things that are in your sweet spot. Reading, really solving a few questions to get the feel for this. Handling 2 puzzles, going through previous year paper. So that you're not out of touch for 48 hours. But nothing intense, definitely not a mock. I said during analysis, I find that I can solve most of the quant questions I didn't even attempt. Can you tell me how to increase the speed and be good with the selection one? Start with sometimes you may be good. Just because you're able to find a few questions that you didn't attempt, does not mean you're slow. And so very often I find students saying I attempted 10 questions and then I see the 6 other questions, they are also easy, I could have also done. The truth is you could not have done those. You could not have done those without leaving a bunch of the questions. And so we often say, look, I finished this 10, I could have done 5 more. When? You had only 40 minutes. So the question to be asking is not whether the question is easy enough, but were these the ones that should have been squeezed into that 40 minutes? So sometimes we overestimate how much we can attempt and we do that. So the first question you should be asking is not what are the easy questions I've skipped, that I've missed out on. It is what are the wrong questions that I ended up attempting. If you've attempted 12 questions in 40 minutes and all those 12 are beautiful questions that are right in your territory that you're happy attempting, and you got stuck in one other question or 2 other questions that you didn't get right, that's the best case scenario. Then even if there are 6 other questions that are doable, you've not done anything wrong. You could not have attempted those 6 questions. You don't have the time. And so analyze by thinking first about wrong questions that you did try, rather than just saying, okay, 3 more easy questions, 5 more easy questions. No, it's a 40-minute paper. You have to maximize that time slot. So keep that in mind. So your question selection analysis should be based on what are the wrong questions that I did try. And so back when I was in my banking avatar almost a decade and a half ago, several people went to our guys complained to our boss saying that they're swamped and they need to prioritize. He said, look, every time you're telling me you're prioritizing, I hear all of you saying you should be doing something. I would strongly recommend that you say, what will you not be doing? So you're doing something in your 50 hours a year, write down 10 things that you will not be doing. That opens up time, then fill it. Otherwise, you always have this feeling of missing out on something. You can include something only if you kick something out. So the idea of question selection should be based on question elimination. What did I try that I should not have tried? Then come back and say, okay, now I've freed up 7 minutes. I could have tried these 2, 3. So change the way you're analyzing. So best wishes for CAT. Hang in there.